What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a Blue Eyes deck profile. We're updating the deck since we got the legendary Kaiba set. So let's jump into the deck profile and see what we're coming at you with. We're running 3 Blue Eyes alternative. Blue Eyes alternatives, just a great special summon for the deck to be able to reveal a Blue Eyes, get the special summon. If your opponent has a pesky monster over there, pop it and then go into a synchro play, fusion play, or XYZ play that you need to. We're also running 3 of the OG vanilla Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes, you're gonna need that beat stick. You want to be able to reveal the monster. That way you can get your alternative out there, and also too just beat down your opponent, just like Seto Kaiba. Running 2 Dragon Spirit of the White. This is good for your pendulum matchups. You're gonna have a lot of pesky back row, and this card can help you get by with that. Anytime it's special summon, it's gonna be able to target that back row, banish it out, and that's the key to it. You want to banish it out, not destroy it. We're running 3 the White Stone of the Ancient. This is just going to be able to help you get that Blue Eye Search at the end phase, to be able to pop off the back row with your Dragon Spirit of the White, to be able to get that original Blue Eyes out there and just be a big beater for you. Or if it's in the graveyard, to be able to banish it out and be able to get that card back to your hand that you need for your trade in, or either your Blue Eyes alternative. We're running 1 the White Stone of the Legend. This is just good, to be able to make sure you get that Blue Eyes in hand when you need to. Sometimes the plays work out where you have to have a Blue Eyes in hand, so this is a good way to get the search on it. We're running 3 of the Sage with Eyes of Blue. This is just a good Stratos for the deck. Just the fact that you can normal summon it, be able to get a light tuner, add it to your hand, and also too just be able to target an effect monster on the field and send it to the graveyard. Especially some of the Blue Eyes is also good too. Can help you go into some of your rank plays. So it's very good for the deck. We're running 1 the Master with Eyes of Blue. This is just good to help you be able to return those light tuners back to your hand. Say you got an effect Veiler in there, get it back to hand. If you got a Sage in there, you can get it back to hand, use Sage effect to target him, send him to the graveyard, get a Blue Eyes to the field, and you might need got another monster in the graveyard you want to get back with him. So he helps the deck out a lot. We're also running 3 effect Veiler, and this could be a bit much, but in my opinion right now with the way the meta is, running 3 effect Veiler with the way the deck can search it is very good. Just to be able to make sure that you can stop that effect monster that could be popping off. You got the attack power to beat over, so if you can stop that effect, it's going to hurt you. Stop it. Plus 2, the reason why I want to run 3 effect Veiler right now is you're not having to worry about Ash. It's a lower cost card, and it's just good to be able to search it in the deck. It's just all around good card. And lastly, for the monsters, running 1 the King of D. Who knew that Lord of D would be rocking out on a guitar like your boy, just getting all types of dragons coming to him. But this card is a good card, but it's not a card that I want to see too much in the deck. It's not got any synergy with the deck. It does search the new revival card, it does search Melody, but it's not gonna have the presence that Master or Effect Veiler or Sage with Eyes of Blue is gonna have for the deck. So I'm running it 1. If you see it, you get to use the effect. If not, don't worry about him, because he's not protecting him like Lord of D. But that is it for the monsters. For the spell cards, running 3 trade-in. Trade-in, you got the vanillas in there, you got the alternatives in there, the Dragon Spirit of White. You're gonna pitch them to the graveyard, draw 2 more cards. You're gonna be looking for those revival cards so you can just put up a big board against your opponent. We're running 1 cards of constant, just because you're gonna have those 2 little dragon eggs in hand, and you want to be able to pitch them, get them in the graveyard, draw some cards off of them, get some plays going. Running 1 Pot of Desires, just because running 2, you don't want to mill or banish out that many. If it does get Ash, it's going to hurt. And just to be able to run 1, you want to see it just like the original Pot of Greed. You're going to draw 2, leave it at that. Like I said, it's going to be a +1 no matter what, but just running 1, not having to worry about 2, is always good. Running 2 Dragon Shrine, because we want to be able to make sure we can get those vanillas in the graveyard, since dragons to the graveyard. We want to stack up the graveyard so we can get to those revivals filled and start getting the beat down on the opponent. We're running 3 of the Melody Awakening Dragon. This is what we want to search the deck with the most. We want to get those Blue Eyes alternatives in hand. We want to make sure we get that Blue Eyes in hand. That way we can start our combos, get the automatic search out, get the plays going. Where I'm only running 1 Dragon Revival Rhapsody. This card is a good card. The problem with this card is you have to have that spellcaster on the field. And that's the only reason why I'm running it 1, because there's plenty of times while I was testing, I'd have 2 of these and I'd end up drawing 2 in hand. Then I'd have no spellcaster, to play with it. And like I said, to be able to have the card, you got the dragons in the graveyard, but you don't have the spellcaster, that hurts. If this was like Soul Charge and just said go, it'd be awesome. And also too, the effect of your opponent gets no battle damage can be a little annoying. Running 1 Monster Reborn, because Monster Reborn is, legendary classic for Yu-Gi-Oh! Just to be able to play Monster Reborn, you can steal your opponent's monster, get a Blue Eyes back, whatever you need for no cost. It's very, very good. Running 1 Soul Charge, because it's just a auto win almost in this deck, to be able to get as many Blue Eyes back, set up the board the way you want to, and just be able to make sure you say, your turn, sir. Running 3 of Return of the Dragon Lord. This card is just really so good in this deck. The fact that you can protect your dragons from battle or card effect by banishing this out is just so good. And just to be able to revive a card for no cost is just awesome, just amazing, just very, very good. I really hope they don't hit this card. This is a very good card for the deck. We're still running 2 Silver's Cry. I'm gonna still keep running this at 2, because even though you only have 5 targets in the deck for it, it's very, very good to be able to get the Dragon Spirit of the White, to be able to special summon it and get that effect. It's just so good for the deck, excuse me. But like I said, to me, just be able to make sure you got something that you can do on your opponent's turn is just so, so good. And lastly for the deck, running 2 Twin Twister, because I don't want to get caught with my pants down. There's a lot of times you got to fight through back row. Even though you got Dragon Spirit of the White, like I said, you still want to be able to clear off that back row so you can do what you want to do with your opponent. But that is it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're running 1 Blue Eyes Twin Burst, just because there's plenty of times that your opponent's going to have something on the other side of the field that you can't get over with the deck, and it can't be destroyed by card effect. And this way you can make sure you can get rid of that card without having to worry about too much. Running 2 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. This is your main synchro that you want to go into. You let it tag out and get a lot of your plays going. We're running 2 Azure Eye Silver Dragon. This is just to help you make sure you can keep reborning those dragons. You got enough revival spells, but this is a big D defense for you. Put it out there, 3,000 defense to be able to protect your monsters. Also too, whenever it's special summon, it's going to protect your monsters either way. So anytime it gets destroyed and gets special summoned back, guess what? That's another plus for you on that. We're running 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon. This is just a good card all around for the deck. It helps you negating effects. Also too, if your opponent has a level 5 a higher monster over there that it attacks with, guess what? You're gonna get that boost, baby. So that's a good effect too. We're running 1 Michael, just to be able to make sure we get that field clearance, so you can be able to get it out there quick with your Blue Eye Spirit. So to be able to get that out there, clear the field, and go into a Crystal Wing can help out a lot. The same thing with our Black Rose Moonlight Dragon, just a good disruptive card. On your opponent's turn, they sit there and get something crazy going. Bring this out there. That way you can just, make your opponent chill down on that play a little bit. Running 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, just to be able to help to get to that Crystal Wing a little easier. Like I said, if you're going first turn, you're able to get it with this. That can help you out a lot. We're still running the Galaxy Eyes package in 1 number 95 Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter, 1 Galaxy Eyes Full Armor, and we're running 1 Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. Like I said, this package is very good. Be able to get your link set up, then go into a Cypher, steal your opponent's XYZ monster, and then go into these can be so good for you. And like I said, Dark Matter is going to load up the graveyard, also be a big beater. Full Armor is going to be able to make sure that you can just sit there and pop that face up card and still be a big beater too. We're running 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger Dragon. This is just a good way to make sure that your opponent doesn't activate too many spell cards, or if they activate one that you don't want them to activate, you can just go and suck it up, use it as material. And also too, don't forget the effect. If you got a monster on the field beside this guy, if they try to attack that monster, make sure you use his effect, target him. That way your opponent's not getting crazy on you. We're running one Deco Talker because Deco Talker is one of the best, link monsters you got for 2 corners down right now. When we get a light monster for the deck, that's probably what we get, but right now Deco Talker is very good, and if push come to shove and you gotta have 2 blue eyes out there, he can be 33 and the blue eyes can be 3,000 as good beaters. And lastly, for the extra deck, we're running one Underclock Taker. This card, I like it a lot because if you have a blue eyes pointing down right here and you target it, you can almost do an OTK with this card. And that's something I like a lot. You might have a situation where your opponent has a crazy attack point monster and you can target that card, target the card that you got below this, and end up making your opponent lose those attack points. So like I said, this is a very good card and it's a very underrated card, so be sure to check it out. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. Let us know in the comment section what you think of it. We're out.